So, I'd say we shouldn't have a talk about Khan's power because some people don't really get it, and sometimes it's very confusing.
Yeah. Isn't he the villager that he gets to choose some powers sometimes?
Yeah, well, how it works is, so he has, like, this giant list of powers. However, the thing is, he can't have all of them at the same time. Like, the max that he has until he, like, upgrades it, I think is 3 or 5. So how it works is he chooses the power, he gets the effects of that power, and then he gets the items of that power. So let's say he chose, like, let's say he chose Enchanter instead of Brewer. So whenever he's chosen Enchanter, the only thing that he can do is what's allowed of him to do. So he can't brew, he can't fight. Well, he can fight, but he can only fight with his fist. Like, only way that he would be able to fight with his fist is if he got Enchanter and... what was the other one? Vindicator. Then he could actually fight with a weapon.
Yeah, alright.
And whenever he stacks powers, he gets less of that power. So, like, he would have 50%, or he would have 70%, 30%. He gets to choose the percentages of the powers he has. So let's say you 1 or 2 powers, you could have 10% of one power and then 90% of one, but he can't go past 100.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
However, there are some things that, so some people got mad, like, Gamer. So Gamer has, like, ice. However, the thing about Khan, he also has an ice power. But the thing is, so we've made this rule, so he cannot have the same exact power as someone. He can have a similar power that is weaker than that person's power. Like, my portals, like, he has, like, he does have a portal power. However, his are weaker than mine. He has a limited use to them. He has a cooldown to them. And he has to, he has a certain range. He can't go really far like mine, because mine can go infinitely long. And he also, the same thing like mine, he can't build portals to go across dimensions. Like, he can't activate an end portal, he can't build another portal similar to how mine works. He has...
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then he has, some of Rabbit's, or maybe, I think it's yours, Blood Magic. However, his is weaker. He can't, like, instant one-tap people. What he can do is heal himself with damage. Yeah, you and Rabbit have that Blood Magic thing.
I forgot. Yeah, I thought I was just totally Clark.
Yeah, so he has a bunch of these powers, but the thing is, they're nerfed. He can't upgrade the powers. The only thing that he can, I think, upgrade is how much of it he can use. Like, currently, he can only use 1 power per day.
Yeah, alright.
Let's see what else. Oh, and there's another upgrade that he gets. So, like, there are Illagers, but then, he has all these Illager powers, but then there's also alliances with Illagers. Like, so he has the Witch, which is aligned with in the lore, not in the Minecraft lore, instead our lore. The Illagers aligned with the Ravager, they aligned with the Vex, the Witch, and then that gives them a bunch of other powers and stuff that he has. But the only thing that we made a rule is that he can only have 1 allianced power. He can't have 2 allianced power. Even no upgrade can. So let's say he wanted the Brewer from the Witch, and he wanted the Wings from the Vex. He couldn't have both. He has to choose between. He gets 1 allianced power. He can't, like, all of that. He can put a bunch of his Illager powers, but he can't have an allianced power. Like, he can't have Ravager and Vex and Witch and Ravager. He can only have 1 of those.
Yeah, I can understand that. Man, I can hear myself on your end.
Yeah.
Use better mic.
Well,
I need to eventually get a computer.
Yeah.
PC.
Let's see. What else about his power? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Question. So, should he have a cooldown on his stuff? Because like, one time he was confused about it, and he just started changing his roles mid-fight and started giving him and taking away items.
Yeah, I know.
I think that he should like have a, so how I've set it up is he has to play with that power for at least 10 minutes or longer, and he has to wait a day. So he has to play with it for 10 minutes or longer, and he has to wait 24 hours until he can change it.
He has to play with it for at least 30 minutes, and he has to wait 3 hours.
How many?
It's 24, seems like goddamn.
Because it's just to be like, it's just 30, per day.
30 minutes of playing with it. You know what? Let's go 5 hours.
5 hours?
Later he can.
Okay, so every 5 hours, and if he's played with it for 30 minutes in total, he can then change it to something else.
Yes.
Alright, let me... Okay, there we go. And I think that's maybe it. I guess see you tomorrow or maybe the day after tomorrow. See ya.
Yeah.